Hey, what's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my F1 2018 Alfa Romeo Fantasy Career Mode here, Motorsport Manager. If you guys did miss the previous one, uploaded literally just a day ago, then be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. I don't know if YouTube had like a major publishing issue on that first video I uploaded yesterday, but clearly something went a little bit wrong, so you guys might have not seen it at the Chinese Grand Prix. A reality check episode there. Obviously, we had a really good one at Australia. It was a tougher time at China, but in reality, that is probably what our season's going to look like. We've got some work to do for sure. And, you know, we're starting to do that with the car and also just trying to understand the best way to go about the weekend because this new tyre rule that we have only 9 tyres. At China, we maybe got it just about right, but, you know, it could have gone even worse. So we need to make sure we kind of pick the right tyres in advance. And, you know, it's going to be a kind of learning curve to see what works best. I think last season going conservative worked. At China, going aggressive seemed to work quite well, actually. So we'll see. But simple question, which one of your drivers is better? I'll just go with Raikkonen. It's not going to affect the other driver, thankfully. Pit crew reviews, fine. Bottas won the Beijing Grand Prix, of course. At the moment, he's in the lead by 4 points to Kimi Raikkonen. Vissur's there in 3rd place with Giovinazzi 4th. Pit crew wise, I think we're fine now. Did some jigging around off camera. Yeah, we're okay. This guy 1.3, a little bit iffy, but I mean, that's bearable, isn't it? So, right, we are not too far away from our HQ being built. 11 weeks, so in retrospect, that's not too far away. It's actually the design center. Not too far away, actually, because we did a lot of the waiting time in pre-season for it to be built. So soon, we will improve this horrendous situation at the moment. Car-wise, obviously got to wait till the car is repaired after the Grand Prix, and then we can work on it, but our suspension is going to be done pretty damn soon, and also we've got new sponsorships to also do. But first of all, improving parts. I'll continue the reliability of these 4, but I'm going to push ahead with the performance. We got sponsors. Right, here we go. Slot number 4. That was in place of Tag Heuer, I believe. So let's go for it. So we've got 3 different choices. 2 of them are, well, one is fixed payment, one's upfront payment, and one's deciding one. So we're not going to choose this middle because it's a decider. We've already got 2 sponsors like that. So now it's pretty much to break this down into how much we're going to get. So I'm pretty sure at the moment I can already guess this one is a bad deal, to be honest. That looks pretty horrendous. It's only 2 stars as well, so we get 4.9, just under 500,000 basically. Over 14 races, we're going to get near 7 million over 14 races. This is 2, no brainer. Let's go for this one. It's the only one there. I could wait a little bit more, but to be honest, I can't afford to wait too long for that, so I'll accept the payment. And to be honest, in retrospective, I think that's pretty good. That's a 726, 498. I know the Red Bull one's crazy, but that's the Red Bull one. Esso is obviously dependent. AT&T, 483. We've got a better deal than the AT&T one, so actually I'm not too fussed about that. Puma's even worse, so actually, yeah, we're fine. I'll actually take that. It's a decent amount of money in our pocket there. I can already say this, I'm not looking forward to when Red Bull don't sponsor us anymore. For one, I'll change the livery, like you guys have suggested. Once they move away, we'll change the livery. But in terms of actual, you know, actual stats and money, that's so much money we're not going to have anymore. Like, if we don't have that money, we're pretty much going to be only getting, like, what's that? Like, 500,000 at most, which is not great. So we're going to have to do some praying and hope we can get another great sponsor, because Red Bull, yeah, we signed with them like 2-3 seasons ago, and they've been just amazing ever since. So, yeah, can't take that for granted for sure. But we're going to move on then. Suspension parts can be built. So, well, I'll put that on the car, but right now, also, what else should we make now? We've got, our car's looking pretty damn good. It's just not excelling in any one department, so it's not exactly creeping up the order. Maybe work on the engine now. We're 6th in the engine thing. I think it'd be worth it to do the engine, because the engine's just going to help in every kind of sense. It's going to take a while to build it, so that also allows us to maybe save up more money. So I'll go 25 to max. That's 168. That we have. What's our best engine at the moment? 161. Right, so it's not crazy, but still it's better than nothing there. So plus 25. Obviously we have to do 1 iteration, so that's going to cost a whopping 3.2 million, but I think it's worth it. So let's go for a brand new engine build. But suspension part is in, so let's improve the reliability of that. I will shift this over to 20. Ooh, actually, you know what? Even though I've got this done, look, all these performance updates are going to be done soon. So actually, I can get away with literally doing 28 to 2 and we're all dandy, actually. So let's move forward a little bit. We've got emails, that's fine. Report on the upcoming race. 0% chance of rain, obviously being, is it Doha or Dubai? It's Dubai. Right, improved parts, and we're going to move forward here. Just keep an eye on that, because we're traveling to Dubai very, very soon. Right, what are these looking like? 74. I can remove all of these, and let's just put the one suspension on, and basically supercharge that reliability. So let's see if I can get that. Tyre wear level. It's no secret we've got one of the best cars on the grid for tyre wear. Thanks, Gio. That's the most random thing you could have said to me, but there we go. Improved parts. Right, let's move forward through these random F2 and F3 weekends at Tondela and Vancouver. And let's move forward then towards Dubai, and let's see. Hopefully that suspension is good enough now. 74. Very, very good. That's not as good as the other two we have, but it's good enough to use in the race. So, immediately now, when we go to the race weekend, we've only got Esso now to pick, since TYRE was the other. Actually, so that's a good thing, actually. Net positive, TYRE, we weren't even getting any money from them every race weekend, because we were always choosing Esso. So, actually, we've gone up in terms of how much money we get per weekend for now. So, actually, that's a really positive step then. Right, tyres. Very low tyre wear. I know we always end up using a decent amount of super softs. We'll go for 4. I don't think we used mediums last time. I think you can get away with no mediums. So we'll go with 5 super softs, 3 sets of soft tyres, and 1 medium tyre. Going really bold, but it's low tyre wear. From my memory, I don't think we even end up using mediums ever this weekend. We'll use 2 sets of softs maybe. Actually, yeah. So in that case, let's go with 4, because I think we end up I think the strategy here could either be a 2-stop with 2 super softs of 1 soft, or 2 softs and 1 super soft, or we just go 1 each. We'll see, but I'll split it 4-4, kind of nice and even there. Right, they're happy with their parts, but we're gonna give Raikkonen the better suspension now. He had the better one already, but we're gonna give him the even better one now, with less reliability though. But hopefully he can use that to good effect to move up the grid. Obviously, he did a really good job at China, all things considered. So, into practice, pretty straightforward. Then, obviously, at Dubai, no rain to deal with. So, just getting that knowledge done, getting the setup done as quickly as we can. Right, on to super softs first. We'll do a quick quali lap to check the setup, using the setup that Leclerc used previously in the past. Right, quali trim. Right, so out and about. We'll bring them in straight away and see. I'm hoping and praying that we're good on the setup straight away. Let's see if it's going to be 3 out of 3 for Kimi being very easy to do, and Gio maybe more difficult. Let's see as they come in. And, oh, okay. 1 excellent, 2 greats. Right, you can move on to just doing the quali trim then, Gio. 97. Wow. Okay. Bang on the nail there. Kimi, does that mean you're going to be the one that's going to be the fickle one? Just by the way the game... No! Oh my god. Well, this might be a bit of a short episode, guys, because for once I don't have to faff around too much in practice. There we go. Very, very easy. Pretty much nothing more to say in practice. I'll update you if we don't get any kind of knowledge, because it's a bit of a longer track, of obviously 137 lap time. So there might be a chance we don't get level 3 on maybe one or two of these things. But apart from that, it's going to be pretty much plain sailing towards qualifying. Then just let them do their thing. I'll just sit back, literally take my hands off the keyboard and mouse, and just watch them go around. Right, we've got about 5 minutes left then in practice, and probably at this stage I'm thinking we'll have to maybe sacrifice quali and the super soft here. We're going to get level 3, bring them in now, and with 3 minutes to go, and they're still coming in. I don't know if we'll have enough time here. Go quali trim, 3 laps. That old set of super softs, unfortunately, because I can't burn anymore. But yeah, we're looking very, very close. Might just be able to do it. But if not, I won't be absolutely shocked and surprised. But at least we've got level 3 in the race trim and the soft tyres, which I feel like is the tyre we're going to be on for the longest. A lot of people, everyone is either doing super soft or medium at the moment, which has me a little bit worried for our sake. But also at the same time, maybe they've just not chosen enough soft tyres to burn up in practice. So, and actually, look at that. We do get level 3. Just by like 30 seconds to go. So, that's actually pretty damn good. Pretty well timed there. Obviously, if we had to faff around with setups, like 2-3 times what we have done in the past, I definitely wouldn't have got all 3 levels. So thank you very much to Gio and Raikkonen for being so easy on the setup this time around. And so we'll move smoothly into quali. And to be fair, looking at that pace from Gio, our car might just be more suited to Dubai than it was at China maybe. So let's see how it goes. Right, got all the knowledge we need, and hopefully now it's going to be a pretty good qualifying session. Like I said there, looks like maybe our car is a little bit better. I don't know. I mean, the China track and Dubai track aren't too different, to be honest. Like, there's the same kind of long straights, a few windy bits. You know, not major difference in terms of elevation changes. I don't know, but we're going to send them out then on auto and straight away. Obviously, don't waste time now. We don't have a lot of time to dawdle, as it were. But, ooh, cold and overheated and good and overheated. So Gio doesn't have the best outlap there, despite him being first. And we've got a bit of traffic, unfortunately. They'll have to navigate around the outside there. There he goes. But let's see, he's lost 2 tenths already to someone else. It's Leclerc. Leclerc sets the purple first sector. Gio at the moment has the second purple, but soon enough, I'm sure someone else will spoil the party. There we go, Leclerc going purple and purple. That Ferrari and our old driver of Leclerc is looking like a good combo at the moment here in Dubai. We haven't really seen Ferrari turn up yet this season, surprisingly, but Gio across the line then with a 135.7. Raikkonen 2 tenths off, surprisingly. I'm sure Leclerc, though, will be smashing this. Bottas is only 800ths ahead of us, but there you go. Leclerc is nearly 3.5 tenths ahead, and then Yanni comes in with second place there, 1.2 tenths off him. So, and Ocon, wow, Ocon 6 tenths off his teammate. That's the difference between a driver we've nurtured into a top driver and Ocon, who obviously he's just been with AI cars, so I don't know how much the AI drivers improve themselves. Obviously Gio's improved as an AI driver ever since I left him in Season 1, and he was, you know, gallivanting around in F2 and Ferrari in F1 for the last season or so, but they don't improve as much as they would do with the player. Obviously now, because it's been such a long lap, there's only 40 minutes left, so I basically have to send them out straight away. There's a lot of traffic maybe though, but I don't really have a choice, do I? So let's go out. I was tempted to choose an old set of super softs, to be honest, but no, we're just going to have to go with another set of super softs and burn those. Right, final minute of qualifying. Our cars are very, very close together, which I don't know if that's going to hinder Raikkonen, but we have some traffic to overtake. Both of us navigate that. I don't know if Kimi's going to gain or lose as Gio goes purple and Kimi goes green. So that's very good to see. We've got a lot of people in the pit lane on outlaps. I don't know if everyone's going to have time to go around. I'm not sure if the checkered flag's going to fall. And yet, looks like everyone, apart from Bottas, Grosjean, and Paffett, all of them have got the checkered flag. So there's only like 4 cars there setting lap times now. We got held up with traffic, though, but we're still green. 3 tenths down, though, so we might just be able to pit Bottas, maybe, for P3, as we can't cross the line with Gio across the line. And it... Oh, my God, it's pole position. What? He was 3 tenths down in the second sector, and he gained it all back. Look at how close it is. The 2 former teammates, 6 thousandths separates them. Or even more. I don't know. Wow. Jesus. Where did that come from? Giovinazzi. Mad. Raikkonen's been the team leader, but you, sir, have just pulled out of the bag. Wow. Okay. Go on, son. Pole. Raikkonen P4. Okay. Our car might be a bit more suited to Dubai than China. I think we could have a very good race now. Look at this. Right, race day then. We're on a very surprising pole position and P4 with Raikkonen. The car has taken a massive step forward here to Dubai compared to China. So I don't know. Yeah, like I said, maybe just our car likes it more. But now comes the time. Have we chosen correctly with this setup? Obviously, it's a shorter race. 23 laps, 11 laps, and 15. So... is a one stop on? I think it is. 26 laps we can go. So, pretty simple then. Super soft for probably 10 laps, I would say, just to be safe, because I don't want the tyre wear to be too bad. And we know last time out in China, we definitely lost like 5 seconds with Raikkonen on his in-lap. So, 10 laps then. And so we have 13 left on softs, and that's well within reach. So... should I go with knowledge on softs or super soft? We'll be technically we'll be on soft tyres longer. So I feel like I should just go with that and maybe push the super softs harder to try and counteract the fact we don't have level 3 on them. Obviously, the AI might not even... they might go the same way as well. So let's just see. But okay, we have a very good chance now to get another great result. Like Australia, we were ahead and we stayed ahead. You know, we can control the race. Don't have to overtake cars unless we get a bad start. So let's see, Gio. Let's make it a good one. And Kimi, if we can go forward from 4th place, I'll be very happy about that as well. Right, here we go then to 5 red lights. Our former driver on alongside us on the front row, but pole position goes to Giovinazzi, and we're underway from that pole, and we are still in the lead, and it's a good getaway there from Gio, and also Raikkonen as well. P4 doesn't lose time, crucially, and he's right up the back of Yanni, who's also equally on the back of Leclerc. We've already got a bit of a gap though with Gio, and there goes Raikkonen now up into 3rd. It's a good overtake, but Yanni will come back at him. Will he go around the outside then, a long way around? No, Raikkonen can't do it. He's down to P4, but then I say that, I've jinxed it. There we go, around the outside. And is that going to be it? Because we're coming up to the very difficult sector now in Sector 2. And Raikkonen is going to remain ahead. Tight and twisty this part. It's very difficult to overtake in these corners. And if you do so, you're going to lose a lot of time to other cars around you. As now we've got Gio being pressurised a little bit from Leclerc. Because Leclerc is trying to get away, but the gap's 0.3. Oh, 0.2. Ooh, Leclerc's gaining quite a fair bit. And then we get some back on the exit then. Let's see how it goes down the main straight. But for now, lap 1, we are 1 in 3. And Raikkonen sets a faster lap than Giovinazzi across the line, despite Gio being the race leader. That's interesting. Okay, Kimi's got some decent pace here and is maybe making up for qualifying. Tyres, you can see, are overheating a little bit already. Getting towards that crucial stage. So we'll go on high and neutral. And now this is the real question of to see if Leclerc will continue to push on and try and chase us down. But to say that, Raikkonen's actually chasing him down. Ocon's done well to recover from his poor qualifying ahead of Yanni and Rosberg. And Bottas, the man who won last race, is way down in P10 behind one Sebastian Vettel in the Sauber. Very interesting. The championship leader having a bit of a struggle right now. At the moment, the gap is still pretty much the same from Gio to Leclerc. And also, unfortunately, looks like Leclerc is dropping Raikkonen a little bit. Maybe in Sector... It looks like maybe in Sector 1, Raikkonen has it. And then Sector 3, he's losing a fair bit of time there, maybe. Or maybe, I don't know, is Leclerc pushing? Leclerc's on overtake mode on engine. He's not pushing on the tyres, though, so it might have just been that. He just turned up the engine, really, just about now. I'm going to go down to conserve now and really try and nurse these a little bit. But, like I said, once we get to about lap 7, and we're in a good region where the tyre doesn't look too bad, I will throw the kitchen sink at it. Just because, obviously, the sooner we get into soft tyres, then we have more knowledge on that tyre. But generally speaking, anyway, every time we come to Dubai, I've always gone longer than the AI on the super soft stint. They don't seem to conserve their tyres too much. You can see their Leclerc's on neutral and attack mode, whereas I'm on conserve. I don't know. They just seem to do all their tyre saving right at the end of the stint here in Dubai. So let's see if we can just keep this ahead of Leclerc. And whilst we do that, that's actually helping Raikkonen stay within the pack there. 1.1 off his teammate. And we're still 0.4 just ahead of Leclerc. So that gap is not growing. But also it's not shrinking. Like Leclerc's not got really a sniff of us at 1.2, 0.2 or 0.1 at least. So that's good. And at the same time, Ocon now is closing up a little bit. So let's see. Looks like it's going to be, at the moment, it's all Italian team at the moment, to be fair. 1 to 4. Alfa, Ferrari. So let's see how that goes. And then afterwards it's the Germans of the Mercedes and then the Austrian of Verschure. He's not Austrian, but the team is, obviously. Leclerc's getting very, very close now. Looks like it very much is the case of in Sector 2 and Sector 3, the Ferrari car is monstrous here. In Sector 1, looks like we can pull away a little bit, but 0.1 there for the first time Leclerc closed up. But then you can see we pull it back to 0.2. Maybe we can pull it back to 0.3 now in Sector 1. Let's see. But saying that at the same time, it's kind of like deja vu there as Raikkonen also is being hounded by Ferrari. So let's see how this goes. But for now, just about hanging on to dear life for now as we fast forward. Let's see. Oh, Leclerc closes. They're side by side now. Come on, Gio. Do a good job. You are doing great, mate. Let's go neutral and high now. Let's try and push on these little tyres a little bit more. 5 laps gone. So we can afford to maybe burn a little bit of rubber. Here we go then, and immediately Gio responds then. As soon as he goes neutral, he responds. That's very good. Let's go into medium now and try and save some fuel whilst we do it. Meanwhile, behind, I didn't even realise Yanni's overtaken Ocon then for P4. Interesting. Ocon's dropped off, but this is a good time to save some fuel whilst we push on the tyres a little bit more and get away from Leclerc. You can see there, crucially, 8 tenths faster than our previous lap there, so definitely needed a little bit of pushing this time round. Alright, they're side by side now. Gio is conserving, and for now he is, he was ahead, and now he's behind. We're conserving. That's fine. He can continue on for now. We're taking these a little bit longer. Right, Leclerc's stomped away. 1.4 is the gap, and now Raikkonen's closing up a little bit on Gio, and behind Ocon's re-overtaking Yanni for P4. All's well. Still, no change with Bottas there. He's ahead of Vettel, but that's because Vettel's pit. So Bottas still kind of down there in P8. And his younger teammate, Verschure, is doing a much better job here. But right now, with 15 laps to remain, we could go to soft tyres right now and make it to the end. We're going to continue on. We've got good pace here. So we'd probably go for 2 more laps here. I would say on the next lap, go full out flat out attack here. So we go now. Flat out attack, overtake mode. Let's catch Leclerc up there. He's 2.5. Let's see if we can close that up. Same with Raikkonen if we can. Right, pitting Gio right now on lap number 10. With Raikkonen, his tyres are 24%. So I might have to double stack him, you know. I might have to do that. What's Ocon on? He's on 30%. He's done a much better job, hasn't he? And 23 for Leclerc. Leclerc should come in with Gio, but I think I'm going to have to double stack Kimi here. Because otherwise he's going to fall off the cliff, isn't he? 24%. Once it gets to 20, that's pretty much off the cliff on super soft. So I'm going to have to bring him in, aren't I? I think I'm going to have to bring him in. Do I risk it? Oh my god. Okay, this is the last decision I have to make. Leclerc's not come in. Leclerc's not come in. He's 20%. Okay, that means I'll stick with Leclerc. He's on 20%. He's worse tyre than me, and he stayed in. But I'll go neutral and overtake, and I won't push the tyres too much on the in-lap to try and protect them a little bit. But Gio's in then, so that's good. We don't have to double stack, so that's better for Raikkonen's sake. Comes in with no mistake there. Right, let's push quite hard on this outlap then. And let's try and overtake Leclerc with an undercut. Meanwhile, Raikkonen at the moment gaining 4/10 still, so doing well. Soft tyre, fast pit stop. This means surely Ferrari will then double stack probably, or something like that. 18% for Leclerc. He's gone neutral as well. Let's go, go, go. Lose a bit of time there in the last sector. A lot of time. Ocon's now coming through, and Ocon's overtaken us. But Leclerc should be losing some time as well, but Raikkonen's really losing time. Jeez. Jesus. Right, okay, let's save some fuel then. Comes in. I'm sorry, Raikkonen. Once again, you've been screwed over a little bit by a longer outlap there than we wanted, but I could not double stack. Because now Gio is ahead of Leclerc. There we go. Gio is ahead in second place. Leclerc is there on worn mediums. That is why, Raikkonen, I had to bring Gio in. And, well, it would have just screwed you the same amount if I double stacked, to be honest. So let's see now. We've got a few people who have messed up their tyre strategy here with worn mediums. So let's see now. We can do the job. We need to save Gio's tyres, but let's see if we can do the job here today now and get back in this race with Raikkonen. Right, Raikkonen's P10 at the moment. Gasly should be pitting. Yanni probably going to the end. Bottas going to the end. Hacklander going to pits. So it's not looking right. I'm not gonna lie. I think we lost quite a few positions there with Kimi. It's such a shame though, because like literally he was on the same exact thing as Leclerc. Like he was on the same. You know, he wasn't pushing. He was on neutral. He was overtake mode on the engine, but his tyres just fell off way quicker. Like I just don't get it. Right, Raikkonen up into P9 now because someone has pit. He's closing up on Gasly. Can't seem to overtake him though, which is unfortunate. Let's see if a bit of overtake mode can help there. As he closes up. Nope, nothing yet. So that Sauber is looking pretty damn good, actually, in P8. I mean, where's Vettel? Vettel is... where is he? I can't... Am I blind? Where is Vettel? Oh, Vettel's right behind us in P10. That's why I can see him. Right, there's two Saubers going pretty well there. But Gasly is going to come into the pit lane eventually, so that's fine. P3 there, I can see Stroll's going to come in as well. So we should gain 2 free positions up into P7 at least. With Raikkonen's come through. P7, there we go. We should be able to catch Yanni hopefully by the end of the race on warm medium. 6 laps to go though only. We've got a rear... Oh my god, what? Red rear wing on Raikkonen. 19% there. So he's got mechanical issues. He is catching the Mercedes car, but... And he's also got some fuel to burn. But a couple of my parts are now looking a bit rough. Yeah, I can tell, Raikkonen. I can tell. Let's try and push on though. Right, I'm going to go kitchen sink at it. Kitchen sink at it. Let's go, go, go. Leclerc's pit as well. I just realised that. Leclerc has pit onto fresh super softs. He's down to P7. So we could beat the man who was in the race lead for so long here, even with Kimi. And we're really pushing hard now to try and catch the Mercedes car. We've got 3 laps left. So he should have the tyre wear for this. It's the fastest lap of the Grand Prix by Raikkonen. He's doing good work there. We don't have the fuel now anymore. We have to save some fuel there for him and Gio. But Gio is 5.8 ahead of Ocon. So he's doing a great job out in front. Kimi, though, can he try and get P5 whilst also keeping Leclerc behind? Let's see. Brake condition now. Ooh, 19% on brake, 11% on the rear wing. Okay, Kimi now is a case of can he even make it to the end of this Grand Prix. Leclerc is now going very quickly. Obviously, fresh super softs there. It's going to be a real tall order for Kimi to stay ahead, but we've got a lap and a bit left. Come on, keep going, mate. Keep going, Kimi. You can close up on the Mercedes car, who also has mechanical issues. I don't know. It might be a case of, ironically, we overtake Mercedes, but then the Ferrari overtakes us, so we end up in P6 anyway. Worn tyres as well for Raikkonen. That's fine, though. We're on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Just keep going, mate. Final lap. Is Ocon going to pit late? No? Okay, Ocon's tyres, though, are shot. Is he going to get caught by Vissure? Maybe. Let's see. But where's Kimi now? Right, P6. He's still there. He's still chasing. Come on, mate. Come on. Do this. It'd be so good. Leclerc's kind of not catching us anymore. Oh, now he is. What's that? What was that? No. Okay, hopefully no issue for Gio. He's still in second. He's still in first by 7 seconds. That's fine. Come on, Raikkonen. 17. Oh, 18% worn. Keep on going, mate. Keep on going. Oh, we're low fuel, though. No, Leclerc. Here comes Leclerc. We're into the last sector now. This is close there. This is going to be a very close finish. Oh, my God. Oh, Ocon's dropped off across the line. It's a photo finish. And we get 5th place. Ocon's tyres went off the cliff there. He still finished ahead of Leclerc. Giovinazzi will win the Dubai Grand Prix. Well done, mate. Well done. An Italian team. Bravissimo, mate. Bravissimo. Great stuff, mate. But Raikkonen, great stuff. 5th place. Just got Ocon. Couldn't get quite Yanni. And Bottas, to say he was way down in P10 earlier, I kind of wrote him off in that race. But both Red Bulls have finished really strong in P2 and P3. So Red Bull are definitely going to be, I think, looking like the strongest challengers this season for us. But at the moment, I'm just happy we got back into this kind of position. I didn't think it. After China, I really didn't think we were going to be winning another race, really. I thought that was like a major fluke. But maybe it's just a case of our car just didn't react very well to that. Obviously, it's a different car to the one we've had 2 seasons ago. So maybe, I don't know, the V6 just didn't do very well around China. But Dubai, it's worked out a treat there. And Giovinazzi's done great. Obviously, down to the strategy play. You saw the Ferraris didn't choose their tyres wisely. And so, big thumbs up from us there. Choosing the right way to go. 1 stop there for Gio. Gets in first place. Good stuff there. Gets the win over his old teammate. And his old team as well, remember. So, that'll be good for him. So, gold trophy then for Gio. And so in the Drivers' Championship, our drivers are level on points now, 51 to 51. Only 1 point off Vissure and 6 points off Valtteri Bottas there. And then further 5 back for the likes of Yanni and Leclerc. To say how good he's looked maybe this season with the Ferrari car. He's only 9th place right now with 31 points to his name. We're 7 off Red Bull. Obviously, Red Bull get a double podium, so they're doing really well. But at the moment, you can clearly see it's looking like a fight between, once again, Red Bull and Alfa Romeo, which is surprising me because Ferrari and Merc have looked really good on occasion. Like, little inklings of that they're so much faster than Red Bull. I mean, Leclerc at one point was 4/10 faster than the Red Bull car, so I've been surprised by this. And Toro Rosso doing quite well. Sauber P7 as well. That's pretty damn good. And Manor, to say they're a new team in this season, they're ahead of Renault and Haas at the moment. So very, very good showing there for the newly promoted team Manor, back from F2 to F1. But that's been a pretty damn good episode, especially after last time out. Like I said, we didn't really know where we're going to go. I didn't know where we were going to go, but there you go. Gio brings out the bag, and so we've got a 1 win apiece there for both our drivers, and I'm happy that Gio could get one because I never really believed in him when he was in our team before. Like in Season 1, he was never that great. But, he's gone away into F2, had a stint at Ferrari. He's a 4-star driver now. He's improved very, very well, and I'm impressed by him. That was a good drive, good measured drive, especially at the end there, to pull out 7 seconds like that whilst conserving the tyres. Really good showing. So, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, then hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, do subscribe for weekly full-on content. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.